Welcome to the speaking part of Ielts examination. My name is Lakshmi. I will be the examiner for this part of the test. I will give the instruction of each parts and I am recording this section for marking purposes. We are conducting this exam in Kochi. The candidate number is 73159 and the current time is 12 noon. May I see your identification?
Here it is.
Okay. What's your full name?
My name is Priyanka Pratas.
Okay, what should I call you?
You can call me Priyanka.
Okay. In part 1, I would like to ask some questions related to yourself. What's your job?
Well, I work as a teacher for the past 4 years.
Okay. Where do you work?
I work in a school, the name St. Mary's Residential Central School, and I deal with lower grade students.
Okay. Do you like your job?
Definitely. I personally feel that I'm a part of building a new future.
Okay, good. Why did you choose this profession?
To be frank, initially I have no idea that why I choose this profession. I was going according to the flow, but later when I started exploring this profession, right now I have a true aim.
Good. What are your responsibilities as a teacher?
As I mentioned in the beginning, I am a part of building a new world. So I get the students as fresh as they are. So I have to build them, mold them, and make them understand what is wrong and what is right.
Okay. How long have you been in this job?
Now I think it's around 4 years. But truly speaking, I started getting into the job, into its depth. I should say it's 3 years just.
Let's move to the second part. In this section, I will give you a topic and you need to talk about 2 minutes and you will have 1 minute to prepare. The question is, describe an introvert person whom you know. And the sub-questions are, who the person is, how well do you know him or her, what make him introvert, and explain how you feel about this person.
Okay.
You can use this paper to prepare.
Thank you.
Okay. You may start speaking.
Thank you. Well, I should say this is an interesting question because for me, I cannot think about a person who is an introvert. It's unimaginable for me. I am a person who loves to socialize with people. At the same time, I'm a talkative person and people have been noted me for being very talkative. But then when you ask me the question, the one who I got remembered is my friend I met in my 3rd standard. So he came to our class in the mid of the term and he was seated next to me. Maybe because of that, I was the only friend he had. So we used to go together to everywhere. As I mentioned, it was from early childhood, I was being extremely extrovert. So I participated in extracurricular activities and I engaged in a lot of clubs. So he was there besides me. But I have always noted that he pulls himself from conversation and activities, but he enjoyed watching it from a distance. And but he was very brilliant, and while we talk, even though I was a child, I could imagine that his ideas and even his doubts very novel. And I do not know where the person is, but I thought maybe he became introvert because he came in the mid of the term, and also the sudden shift from his previous school to the new school, he was finding a bit hard to cope up with the situation. But later I know that he was enjoying everything with me and he was enjoying the activities that I did, and but from a distance. So I feel very good about this person. I do not know that being introvert or extrovert is right or wrong. He was happy in the way he is, and I feel very much proud of the person as well because he was an excellent and a studious student.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Next we can move to the section 3.
Okay.
Now we shall have a few questions. That questions are related to your cue card.
All right.
Okay. The first question is, what is the difference between shy and introvert?
Well, that I should say is a tough question. According to my perspective, shyness is actually a feeling that we may have as a spontaneous feeling that we'll be shy to express our ideas in a public place and we'll be shy to do a performance sometimes. That is according to the situation. But introvert, I guess, is a character which is throughout. The person carries it throughout. That's my idea of being introvert and shy.
Okay. Why do you think some people are introvert?
Well, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I do not have a clear idea. What I think is it can be because of the society or the parents and the surrounding that they have brought up. But whether to be an introvert is right or wrong, I cannot answer. If the person is comfortable in the way they are, they can be introvert, I guess.
Okay. Is the number of introvert person are increasing?
Again, that question is something that we have to give a detailed analysis and it has to put for a further discussion. For me, it's a big question. When I realize or recognize it in my group, I could say it is balanced. There are introvert people and also there are extrovert people.
What could be done to make such people active?
I think I will have to connect this answer to the answer which I have already mentioned because I am not sure that being introvert is right or wrong or is it okay or not okay. For me, like as if they are comfortable in the way they are and they can achieve whatever they are pursuing for, being introvert is okay and I don't think we have to make them very active. So if at all they have to be active, maybe in their professional life if that demands. And I guess we can do they will be molded from the surrounding and situation if that asks for. Otherwise, I don't think we should change a character of a person.
Okay. It is easy to deal with introvert or extrovert. What do you think?
Both are difficult in their own ways, I guess, and both are interesting in their own ways. I'm sure that extroverts will be, in the childhood, I was a troublesome student, so maybe at times it can be troublesome, and they'll be with a lot of questions. Maybe introvert may not come up with those questions. But the negative side of the introverts is like some of the questions will be unanswered because they're not coming up. So it has got positives and negatives. I cannot say that we can deal easy with extroverts or introverts. Both has its pros and cons.
Okay. Why do people get nervous when they speak in public?
Okay, that's a question which has a lot of relevance because when I was a child, I was a little scared. I think every human being might be scared for the first time when they face the public because they might not be sure about the ideas that they are going to share and the lack of confidence in their vocabulary or can be the idea or maybe the audience. So all these factors contribute to that nervousness. But once they attain that confidence in many ways by getting knowledge about the topic or getting idea about the audience that they need to face and also getting confidence about themselves, they can overcome that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.